What's up everyone, and welcome back to Stardew Valley and our lumber farm, where the hero of our story, Jack, is going to venture down into the mines today because we need some copper to make tappers, which we want to put on the trees in our farm to make some different things to craft other things and make money. So, and here's Clint. Hi there, good morning. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. Yep, I broke a few open. If you want to get the most out of ores you find, you'll need a furnace. Just so happens I had an extra set of blueprints lying around. Here, I want you to have them. Well, that's like perfect timing, Clint, because I really plan to go down into the mines today, so that I couldn't have picked a better time for you to show up. Learned how to craft the furnace. The furnace allows you to smelt metal bars, and they can be used for all sorts of good things. Thank you, Clint. Smelt a few copper bars. Consider having me upgrade one of your tools. I will definitely do that. Probably my axe. I'm pretty sure it'll be the axe. Axe will be the first thing we upgrade because we want to get to where we can knock down some of these other stumps and things and get some hardwood and clear out some other spaces. So we're gonna take this leek with us, I think, because we might need some food while we're down there in the mine. I don't know. We'll have to see. But we're not even bothering to clear out anything on the farm today. We're just going straight down into the mine. That way we can use all of our energy towards that and try and get as far down as we can. Every 5 levels in the mine, you reach an elevator, so you can, make your way back down from there. So it's kind of like it saves your progress, sort of. Someone was throwing rocks at my tent last night. I just had to wait it out. What? Who was throwing rocks? That was rude. Let me know where they're at. I have a sword. We can kill them. I mean, it's probably not good that we kill them, but we could. I'm just saying. We have the ability. So nothing to forge down here. Oh wait. Aha! Prehistoric skull. Another artifact. I also have a boatload of geodes to take down to Clint, but I decided to wait to do that because since we're going into the mine today, there's a very good chance we might find more. I saw that leak. You thought you'd get away, buddy, but you're not. So, without further ado, let's head down. So here's the elevator, but we haven't made it down any levels, so it doesn't work yet. We have to get down to level 5 to get it to start working. So we start off, let's just start mining some rocks and see what we get. Doesn't appear to be anything super useful on this level, but we found an exit, so that's good enough. Bug meat is useful for bait for the fishing rod, which we can't put on our current fishing rod, but once we can upgrade, we'll be able to use bait and we'll be able to catch fish a little bit easier. Bye, slime. I'm sorry, you must go. I need your slime ball or whatever it is you drop. Did you just die already? I almost missed that copper up there. And further down we go. See, it gets kind of dark down here in some spots, and that's where having the glow ring becomes useful. I'll be happy once we have that. These you can break open with your sword. And we got a cave carrot, which is one of the things we can put in one of the bundles. Or we could eat it if we end up running out of energy and needing to continue downward. Because we definitely want to get, at minimum, each time we go in the mines, it's definitely more useful if you can make it down 5 levels, because then when you come back, you can start back where you kind of left off, really. So, let's take care of you, slime. Nope, you must die. You must die. You're not very easy to kill. It's crazy because later on, those will be literally one swing of the sword and they're done. I mean, once we have some better weapons and upgrade in our combat and whatnot, they'll be much easier to kill. So there's different rocks down here. These usually give you more stone. They give you like 2 stone or whatever per rock that you hit. The other ones only give you 1. Different ones have potential to drop geodes and things like that. So I don't 100% know which rocks are which. I mean, I know which ones are the different ores. And there we go. We made it down to the elevator. So see, we can click the elevator and we can go back up to level 0, or at the top we can start at level 0 and go down to 5 and just keep going. But we're going to keep going in the mine because we still got quite a bit of energy left and the day is still a bit young. So we're going to see what else we can get into down here. And nope, I see you. Nope, die slime. Let's go. Goodbye. And you left me some sap. Alright, well, I don't see... This is the problem without having a glow ring. It's kind of hard to see where the ladder may be. Guess maybe it won't be. I don't know. Hopefully it spawns in the light. Wherever it is. I probably should have checked the TV to see with what our luck was today before I came down here, but we haven't had too much trouble finding ladders, so I'm betting that our luck is at least somewhat decent, and we're finding geodes here and there. There's a ladder. Down there. And let's just keep mining some of these. So now, these big rocks, which I think, yeah, I can still get these. When you bust these, they give you a ton of stone. So if stone's what you're looking for, these are the ones you want to bust open. Which there are plenty of things that use stone to craft. So stone is use. Ooh, an amethyst. We need that to give to Gunther initially, and then we'll have one for ourselves. We'll have a bunch of stuff to give to Gunther. Amethysts are one of the more common gems. You'll see those quite a bit. Ooh, there's some hardwood. Hardwood is very important. Hardwood is used for a lot of different things. So finding it, pretty early on in mass amounts is going to be great. Of course, our farm is going to provide a ton of it once we can actually upgrade our equipment. Oh, jeez. Sneak attack, huh? I see how it is. I see how it is, slime. Oh yeah. You think you're tough. You're not. Ow, God. Maybe you are. Maybe. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Good Lord. That was a way more tough battle than it should have been. Oh. These, you have 2 options. You can either just swing at them with your sword, or if you hit them enough with the pickaxe, you will break the rock on top of them, and you can just attack them like that. They're pretty easy to kill. Not much to it. Let's see. What do we have on this level? More slimes. Oh. Okay, so the slime with the star on its head. That is useful because... Let me go ahead and eat this leek. That is useful because they usually drop something special, like a weapon or a piece of armor or a ring or something. Not always, but that's usually what the ones with the star on top of their head are. They're special mobs. They're usually tougher mobs as well, so we might be in for a bit of a fight here. We have to keep an eye on our health and make sure we don't die. You never want to die down in the mine, because usually not only does it cost you money, but you lose time, you lose stuff in your backpack. Like, it's just not something you want to do. And there we go. We got sneakers, which add 1 to defense, which aren't, they're kind of cool looking. They're red, they don't really look like sneakers to me. They look more like boots, but 1 defense is better than no defense, so... Oh, and there's another one. We must be having a lucky day because I don't know that I've ever seen 2 of these in the same day in the mines. Can you just die already? Just please. Please. Die. Go away. Die, please. Just go ahead and die. I need you. I need you dead. Oh. Come on. You know you want to die. Yeah, you do. Gets out like that, and then there we go. And there's a ring, a magnet ring. So now we'll get to see what I was talking about. So whenever you bust something open, like a rock or whatever have you, see the rock just kind of zips over to you. So it helps out a little bit because you don't have to, you know, necessarily walk right over every item. You can be near an item and have it, you know, pick it up, which is cool. Let's go. We're just gonna hit you because we don't really have time for all that. We're trying to get down to level 8, if at all, or well, I mean, we're trying to get down to level 8. Ideally, before we leave the mine, we'll get down to level 10. Making 10 levels in the mines would not be too shabby if we can find a way out of here. Did we already see a ladder down? I don't think we saw a ladder down. I hope we didn't anyway, because then I'm just busting up these rocks for nothing. There we go. Okay, let's see what else we can find down here. More stone. More quartz. Quartz has a couple of uses, but I can remember in my main playthrough that eventually I got to a point where I had so much quartz and I literally had nothing I could do with it that was really worth anything. I mean, of course you can always still sell it. There's nothing wrong with that. And especially being that we don't have, you know, the farming ways to make money since we're a lumberjack and we're mostly focusing on lumberjack things. Having any kind of extra income stream is a good thing. We are almost out of energy, but we only have 2 more levels to go, and we will be down to the next elevator. So I really want to try and get down there if we can. We definitely have enough time, I think, if I can find this ladder pretty quickly, and hopefully find the ladder quickly on the next level if we get lucky. Yes, okay, so we found the ladder, so we're just going to go around and collect all the goodies on this level, and then we're going to zip on down to level 10 and bounce up out of here for the night. I don't think we did too bad on the copper haul either. We are up to 25 copper, which is enough to give us 5 bars. We could upgrade a tool if we wanted. It'll be a tough choice between upgrading the axe and getting the, and here's another amethyst. It'll be a tough choice between upgrading the axe or getting a tapper. So we're starting to feel exhausted now. We're about out of energy. Swinging your sword also doesn't use energy, by the way, so you can swing your sword and be fine. I think we collected all the good stuff on this level. I mean, there might be some other good stuff in these stones and stuff, but we are flat out of energy to do any of that. With this one last box, a couple more copper. So we can make 6 copper bars, which isn't enough to do a tapper and an upgrade. But we could put tappers on all 3 trees, in theory. And we got some boots. Just like that, we received some level boots. These are +1 to defense and +1 to immunity, so they're better than our sneakers, so we're going to go ahead and put those on. And now we look like we have brown boots again, which isn't a whole lot different from what we had before, but... And let's go ahead and head out of here. So we're flat out of energy and time. We're gonna go ahead and trek it on back to the farm. We'll take the top route. So, today may be the first day we didn't chop down a tree, I think. But that's okay. So, I've got a few things I think I can get rid of. I don't need bug meat right now. I can sell one of these. I'm going to give one to Gunther. Get rid of the sap. I'm going to hold on to the cave carrot. We need the hardwood. I guess I'll hold on to those for now. I'm going to go ahead and sell the slimes, though. We can't sell the shoe, unfortunately. That can only be sold to Marlin up at the Adventurers Guild. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we're not going to get to keep much of this copper, because if I'm not mistaken, yeah. So it takes 20 copper just to make the furnace. So we're literally going to be left with 2 coppers. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put that right there for now. And we're going to go ahead and get one of these going. So there we go. Puts out a nice little glow. Acts as a bit of a light on your farm when you have something in it. And we're smelting. So, one of these for Gunther. Let's put, we got this and this and this, all for Gunther. Alright, we will take these, because on the morrow we will bring those to Clint. We'll save the cave carrot, because I think we need that for one of the bundles. Acorns we're going to plant. And that's about it. We didn't throw much in the bin, so I don't know that we're going to get much tonight. Tell you what, we are very close to having the sap, or the sapling. So I'm going to go ahead and throw 6 of those in there, and hopefully that pushes us up above the 2,000 mark, and we can get our first sapling. And we'll be able to plant some fruit trees, which I'm debating on where I'm going to put those. Maybe right here. Right here in the front. I mean, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll go ahead and get... Oh no, we don't have enough coal. Did I have coal in here? Yes, I have coal in there. So, and I also have enough to do 1 more bar. So we'll actually have 3 copper bars, which is good. But let's head on off to bed, because it is late. And there you go. We didn't make a massive amount. Made 100 off the amethyst and 150 off the 6 quartz. So you can see that quartz is not worth nearly as much as the amethysts are. Amethysts are worth quite a bit. I could have saved that and used it as a gift, but we really need the money because I wanted to get that sapling, which we now have enough to do. So we will probably manage that today, hopefully. That's the goal anyway. Let's see what's in the mailbox. There's a lot of stone scattered around farms. If I have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to... That is never going to happen, Robin. I literally have like 4 or 5 spots of water on my farm. I don't need a well anywhere. I see you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the adventurer's spirit. That much I can tell. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in my event. Did I not just kill 10 slimes? Really? That would have been helpful yesterday, dude. Because I'm pretty sure I killed quite a few slimes. It might not have been 10, but I killed quite a few. Enough that I should have got your little thing there. So, I'm going to go ahead and bust up some of these rocks. Let's see. We got to kill a little bit of time before the store opens for us to go buy the sapling, so... we do, however... Oh, we don't have enough wood. That's okay. We can chop down some more trees. Once we have enough... Oh, there's a tree to chop down. Goodbye, tree. Your life is forfeit. I'm sorry. I will use the acorn you have provided to replant. look. Horse trash. Awesome. I think we still need the dandelion and a daffodil, which we've already had before, but we need both of those for the first bundle. So I'm gonna just clear all these rocks out, and we'll be back in a bit. Alright, I think everything's cleared out. I don't think there's anything else that we can... Ooh, there's a dandelion. I was just saying... Oh, excuse me. I was just saying we needed one of those. In fact, I'm going to keep these things on me for the time being. I'll throw the hardwood in there. We got those. We might as well bring all the stuff to Gunther, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We'll throw the acorns back in there. We'll throw the sap in there for now. We'll throw the coal back in there. Copper can stay in there. Fiber, seeds. We'll just throw everything in there for now. We're going to bring these 3 things with us, though, because if we stumble upon a daffodil, we can go ahead and complete our first bundle in the community center, which should open up some of the other bundle. And look at that. As I live and breathe, there's a daffodil. So we'll be able to complete that in the community center. So we got a lot we got to do. We got to buy a sapling. We need to go see Clint. No. Yes, Clint to process the geodes. Yep, we got 9 geodes. We need to go see Gunther. Oh yeah, we have tons to do. There's the other backpack. Yeah, 10,000. So I was right, 5 figures. It's pretty expensive. We'll get there eventually, though. Let's see. Which one of these can we buy? So we can buy the apricot sapling, which is a spring tree. The problem is it takes 28 days to grow, which means it's not going to produce. If we buy it now, it's not even going to produce by the time we get to spring. So I'm probably better off saving up for the orange saplings, because I at least have a chance if I can get them planted before summer gets here. I'll get at least some fruit out of these, which will be good. The orange and the peach. If I can manage to get enough money to plant one of these, or one of each of these, hopefully, we'll definitely get the summer fruit, and we should be making enough money, I'm hoping, by fall to be able to get these going. It really, I mean, I have all season, I'll have all summer and fall and winter long to try and plant these 2 things, because there's no way they're going to be ready in time for me to try and get the fruit from these. There's no way that that we'll have that done in time. So we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to head on down and let's see if we can't go talk to Gunther and to Clint. Probably, I guess it doesn't matter which one I do first, honestly. It shouldn't matter either way. Let's go up here. Hello, Clint. So, I would like you to process some of these. We get an earth crystal and some coal and Celestine. It's an artifact of some sort we can give the Gunther. We get clay, which is pretty useless. We get Jagoite, which is another thing to give the Gunther. Don't have any room. Okay, let's see. Not really worried about the clay so much. We can process at least 1 more geode. It still won't be enough space to process all of them. Well, I mean, it depends. If we keep getting stone or coal or anything, it will. Limestone. Ugh, we can't do anymore. Okay, well, let's go give these things to Gunther. I probably should have stopped at the community center first. I was just thinking from a time perspective, because the community center is open 24/7. there's a little cutscene with this. Abysmal. Not a single piece in the entire collection. I think someone stole everything. I think that's how the story goes. What's this? You found something. Let me see it. Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail. But it is yours. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We can make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows, if you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. So this is what I was talking about. You give him donated items of artifacts, and he will give you stuff. Some of it useful, some of it not, but, you know, nonetheless, you get some things. If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. Hello, Gunther. I would like to donate all these things to you. First will be that, and then we'll donate that, and then we'll donate that. We'll put the prehistoric things over here. The glass shards we'll put up here. One of those there. The limestone. We'll throw it up here for now as well. I guess really that should go down here, probably. And then earth crystal we'll put next to the limestone. So that's everything we have currently. We did get a reward, so whenever you... This is kind of a pain in the butt. I've fought with this so many times. We'll eventually read this book. It helps once there's more books up here. It makes it easier to like click on this and read it. I don't know if it's like a glitch or a bug or whatever. But we... Oh, look! Cauliflower seeds. So these they take 12 days to produce. I know they're needed for the community center. There's probably a good chance we're going to need to plant some of those really soon if we're going to have any hope of getting those in before spring is up, because they are a spring crop, so it's not like we can just, you know, plant them any old time unless we have the greenhouse, which we're not going to have for quite a while. So orpiment, I don't even know that I've ever seen that one, even in my original playthrough. Let's go give this to Gunther. Gunther, I have one more thing to give you. It's this weird orange thingy, and you're gonna give me a reward for that. And my reward is glittering and melon seeds, which this is a summer crop, so it's pretty good. We already got some seeds we can use, so that's good. So yeah, now let's head up to the community center, and we can go ahead and put this stuff in the bundle and see what it gets us. Yeah, I didn't know you. Oh, sorry. Can I? Yes. Not much of a talker, especially not to strangers, if you don't mind me saying. Well, alright, grumpy old man. Calm down. Another daffodil. Into the community center we go. So this should definitely be our first bundle. The spring... Nope, wrong button. Spring foraging bundle. We have horseradish, a daffodil, a leek, and dandelion. Boom. Bundle complete. And we get 30 spring seeds, which we really don't give two cares about in the world. But that opened another section. Maybe 2 sections. Yep. It opened 2 sections. So now there's 2 other sections where we can look at things that we can put in there. So, like for instance, this is the spring crops bundle. So we need one of each of the spring crops, which we have the cauliflower here, so that's good. But we need a potato, we need a parsnip, and we need a green bean, which we can handle that pretty easily. But we also need the quality crops bundle, which requires 5 gold parsnips. So parsnips are going to be kind of important. We need 5 gold ones, so in order to get that, and we want to do that before spring is out. So animal bundle, this one's going to be a rough one. That's going to take a while. Summer crops we'll get in the summer. We already have the melon seeds. Artisan goods. So here's where the fruit comes into play. So you get an orange, you get a peach, you get a pomegranate, you get, an apple. The apricot and the cherry are going to be harder to get. But there's cloth and goat cheese and honey and jelly. Honey will probably be something we can do pretty easily. So that gives us 5 things if we can get all those saplings going, and then we'll just need 1 more, which we'll probably be able to do with the jelly. The rest of these require animal stuff, so it's going to be a little bit harder, but we got to do it anyway because the animal bundle is all that. But you can buy some of this stuff from the traveling merchant sometimes. Sometimes she sells some of these things, and you can pick them up there, and that's a way to kind of, get through it. You don't need all 6, you need 5, so any combination of those 5 will do. You can't use the same one twice, though, obviously. And this is the fishing bundle. So here we can see all of the fish we will need. There's the eel. Like I said, it's one of the rare ones. It is a night fishing bundle, so I don't remember if it's got to be raining to get that, but at any rate, we already got one, so that's a plus there. So, but let's see, and if I'm not mistaken, the fishing bundle is what removes the glittering boulder. So up by the mines, there's a boulder that is kind of glittering behind, and there's some water flowing out. Once you get rid of that, that's how you get the copper pan. The copper pan can be used to pan for gold, or pan for copper, or pan for iron, or other minerals that you find in the water. These little sparkly spots will pop up in the water, and you can pan for those. So it's definitely something we're going to want to unlock, because I also find the pan useful. I mean, you can do it with the scythe, but I find the pan useful whenever you're gathering things, because it doesn't have a right click option. So you can hold down right click and gather things without, if I'm holding down right click, I brandish my sword, or if I'm holding down right click, for some of the other things it does stuff, or if I accidentally click left click, it does something and uses up energy. So the copper pan, it won't let you do anything unless you're near one of the glittering things in the water where there's something to pan for. So it works pretty good to be like a spot to have your tool set on that, so when you're doing things, you're not constantly hoeing the ground by accident or something, if that makes any sense. So I guess what we're going to do for the rest of the day, we don't really have a whole massive amount of energy, so I don't know, and a daffodil's not worth any energy. We do need to plant these cauliflower, and we probably need to go ahead and plant our parsnips, which we can open up here. 15 parsnips, there we go. We probably do need to plant all of this. I know we said that we're focusing mostly on planting trees and things like that, but we are going to need to do some of this to... Oh, I forgot, you get rewards for completing different quests, so... We are going to need to reach level 40 in the mines. We are going to need 10 slimes slain. We are going to need to cultivate and harvest the parsnip, which is a goal. And we have 2 more people to meet now, which I know who one of them is. The other one, I'm still not 100%. So let's go ahead and we'll drop off the coal, drop off the wood, drop off the quartz. Trying to think. Trying to think what else we need. We can drop the eel off, but it doesn't do much good unless you got the whole bundle, really. I mean, it frees up a space, but it's not really a necessity. We can go ahead and take this horseradish out because we don't need that in there anymore. We already did that for the bundle. This and this can be sold. We're going to go ahead and hold on to that sap because we can't do it yet. But eventually we should be able to make some... once we hit level 1 farming, I think we can make... what do you call it? Fertilizer. Which will be useful because we need the 5 gold parsnips, which I don't know that we're going to get out of this. So... But we probably do need to go ahead and... I'll tell you what, we're just going to go ahead and plant these. And we're going to start that right here. Nope. Right here. We need... No. Don't do that. Well, I guess we need 15, so it's fine. That'll be for our 15 parsnips. This will be for our 9 cauliflower. And we will worry about the green beans and whatnot tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and plant these. And now that we have crops, it's going to matter that we have that we check the TV in the morning to see if it's going to rain the next day or not, because that may greatly determine how our day is going to go. I'm going to go ahead and eat this horseradish because we need the energies. Fill up our watering can and continue watering these, because that's the thing, these eat up a lot of energy having to water these every day. But we cleared out most of the farm, so there's not a lot that we need the energy for. We are probably going to end up chopping some more trees down at the thing, and we're exhausted again. I don't have enough stuff to make a field stock. I definitely need to finish watering those though. I have 10 left. How much does each water take? Takes 2, so I have enough to water these, but then I'm gonna be completely drained. So, and we're gonna go check the TV right now because I'm curious if it's gonna rain tomorrow, because that would be great. Beautiful sunny day. No, it's not gonna rain. Of course not. Spirits are neutral today. Living off the land. Fences. Fences are useful for keeping weeds at bay and protecting your crops. Yes, they are. But what's more useful for protecting crops is the damn scarecrow, which we don't have yet. So there's a good chance that some of these things are going to get eaten, but nonetheless, we will press on. So I guess let's just go foraging, because there's not a whole lot we can do currently. In fact, let's check our farm for forage, because I'm pretty sure forage can show up on any of these grassy spots. You won't typically find forage in here in the dirt, but you will find it in these foragey type areas. There's our tree saplings, which may or may not grow right there. I don't honestly know. I've never planted on the grass like that. Normally I plant on the dirt, but I mean, we don't normally have this much grass coverage on a farm. Normally the regular farm is just mostly wide open dirt. So it's a little bit different being on the forest farm, for sure. There are quite a few little saplings around that should sprout into trees, so we'll end up with more trees on the farm, no doubt. But let's go see what we can forage for down here. So far, a whole heap of nothing. Oh, there's a horseradish. Of course, we got to find our way over there without using any energy, because we are literally down to our last hit. Matter of fact, I need to get off of the fishing rod, because if I accidentally click that, I will probably put us to sleep. Honestly, we'd probably just pass out right then and there, and that's not good. Another horseradish. Let's see what else we can find. I hope these episodes have been interesting. I mean, I found them interesting, but, you know, a lot of it was chopping down trees and stuff like that. I hope that wasn't too boring. Tried to do some other things in each episode, so it wasn't just chopping down trees and clearing the farm. I certainly don't want people to be bored, but if you are, and this isn't your cup of tea, I understand. I do. You know, I will try and make it more exciting. As things go on, things will get more exciting because we will have more we can do. Right now, in the early game, you're a little limited because of money and energy and all kinds of other things that, you know, stop you from doing fun stuff in the game. I say that, but it's all fun. It's fine. We'll get there. We'll definitely get there. Just bear with me if you can. If not, I understand. So, let's see what else we can find. Could search the trash cans. I don't really want to search the trash cans though. People don't usually like that. I mean, not that anybody's looking. Could probably get away with it. I guess we can check the beach. I don't know that we've been to the beach today, so yeah, there's some things. There's definitely some things. We get a mussel, and some of these things I think are needed for bundles, so I honestly thought when we opened up the thing that we'd get the bundle thing here, but I'm not seeing it. So I don't know when or if that shows up, if that was taken out with a patch or something. I hope not, because it's pretty useful. So we got 3 coral and a few other things, which I do think we need for one of the community center bundles. I don't know that we'll make it up there tonight though, because it's already getting kind of late. And we are flat out of energy. And to be perfectly honest, I'm a little bit nervous about walking around with this low energy, because one swing of the axe or the pickaxe or the hoe or anything like that, and we'd literally just drop out. So we're just gonna head on back home, and we will approach the community center on the morrow, or most likely in the next episode. Daffodil. And there's my little sign that it's getting late. Must run home. Need to make it home. So now that we don't really need these things much more, I mean, we could eat them for sure, but we do need 1 coral, and I'm pretty sure we need 1 mussel. So we'll go ahead and get rid of those things, and even though stone will be useful down the road, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it for now, and we will save the rest of that for the bundle that requires it. We'll go ahead and put the melon and the spring seeds in there. I'm not really concerned about planting any of that at the moment. I'm gonna just let that ride, and let's get on the bed because it's pretty late. Good night, Bocephus. And we made a modest 764 gold today, which isn't too bad. We did pretty good. Foraging definitely helped. In fact, the foraging is all that helped because, well, no, the stones are worth 2 gold apiece as well. So we doubled our gold per stone. So so that's good. Mixed seeds. I guess we should keep these because they're worth absolutely nothing. I mean, I don't know that I'm ever gonna plant them. You get random things with them, but I just don't see the point, necessarily. The spring seeds, you get the forage, but with these you get, whatever it is, so or whatever possible spring crop it could be. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like if you liked it, leave a comment if you want, and I will see you in the next one.